Gibson. As y'all know, I am the widow of Stanley Gibson, who was murdered December 12, 2011 by Las Vegas Metro.
Excuse me, can we ask you to pull it down because I don't think we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm against this police tax because until you can prove to me that it's going to make a change, make a difference with the officers that are out there, I'll never vote for this tax. It serves no purpose to me because, as far as I'm concerned, they're still going out there. People are still dying at the hands of Metro. Every day I live through this, I've lived, this December will be 4 years, and it still seems like it's the same day. Nothing has changed, nothing will change, and you cannot prove to me that this is making a difference. Because it has made no difference to me. Because one more person dying, apparently didn't make no difference at all. It's not going to make a difference. They need to learn how to train more. Instead of just setting them out to let them do what they want to do. Instead of shoot first, then ask questions later. Because that makes no sense to me.
Mr. Sanson.
Good morning, Commissioners. Steve Sanson, President, Veterans in Politics International. Congratulations to you, Commissioner Kirkpatrick. We're back here again, the same topic, and I lost count. The new More Cops sales tax increase should generate about $20 million per year, probably more like 30 or 40 million, but 20 million is more conservative. The Nevada sales tax will go up from 8.1% to 8.15%. Metro is to receive about $14.6 million, probably a lot more than that. North Las Vegas is set to receive about $2 million. This is what they're admitting to. Keep in mind, the last time this went to a vote, Metro was sitting on $140 million, more cop surplus, while asking for more money. What is the surplus now? What are they doing with it? The greater majority of the public is thinking the new tax increase will result in more new police officers being hired. These are people who have their doubts that very little of the new money will ever be used for new hire of police officers. It will be used for supplemental budgets and be used for leadership special projects. In the 2013, Nevada legislature placed a restriction on how the money can only be used for new police officers and new equipment. Now these restrictions were removed. Commissioner Marilyn Kirkpatrick had a lot to do with that language while she was up there in the legislative session. One of the restrictions that remained in place at the 2013 legislation is the restrictions that forces police agencies to have the access that more cops for new officers only when they are used their vacant funded positions that have remained on the books for years or used at the same time. If you access the more cops in order to hire 25 cops, you can only do it if you fill an equal number of 25 positions from your vacant funded positions that are on the books. There is a provision that allows this rule of law to be circumvented if an agency requests a waiver and shows cause for such a request. Some people plan to hold these agencies accountable, but it will be tough because no one really knows how that money is going to be used. Let's have a forensic audit of all police departments before we raise taxes. There are too many manipulations and hidden agendas regarding this tax increase. Because of my organization and organizations like mine, we have a new sheriff in Metro. We have a new police chief in North Las Vegas because of organizations like us standing up against the repression against the corrupt. That's why we have these two individuals over there. But I don't think they want to admit that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else wishing to testify?